We hereby find the cause and manner of death to be the cause, death by strangulation, and manner is homicide.
First at 6, a major development in the Gabby Petito case. A Wyoming coroner reveals exactly how the 22-year-old was murdered. Her remains were found in a national forest in that state last month after she disappeared on that cross-country road trip with fiancé Brian Laundrie, who remains a fugitive and the only person of interest in the case. Good evening, I'm Todd McDermott.
And I'm Felicia Rodriguez. Thank you for joining us here at 6. Our Terry Parker joins us in the studio with more on today's developments. Terry?
That's right. The coroner revealing today Gabby Petito did die by strangulation. And I have now confirmed from his written filing, it was manual strangulation or throttling that caused her death.
In the manner of death of Gabrielle Lenora Petito, we find the cause and manner to be cause, death by strangulation, and manner is homicide.
Teton County Coroner Dr. Brent Blue says after extensive examination, he concludes Gabby Petito was strangled to death between 3 and 4 weeks before her body was discovered in a remote Wyoming campground September 19th.
I can tell you the DNA samples were taken by law enforcement, and all I can tell you about remains is that the body was outside for 3 to 4 weeks.
By Wyoming law, Blue couldn't reveal much more, but he did say Gabby was not pregnant and that the cause of death was not immediately obvious.
In a situation like this, nothing is obvious, and so the cause of death required investigation.
You said you were very thorough in this autopsy and examination. Could you give us an example of the type of test and analysis as you performed?
This autopsy included a whole body CAT scan, a examination by a forensic pathologist, an examination by a forensic anthropologist, and toxicology evaluation. So we pretty much covered all the bases.
Dr. Blue did say the attention on this case was unusual for his small Wyoming office.
Unfortunately, this is only one of many deaths around the country of people who are involved in domestic violence. And it's unfortunate that these other deaths do not get as much coverage as this one. I'm assuming that because the deceased was a blogger, that this received more coverage than others, but there are a lot of both men and women who have lost their lives that aren't covered with this kind of media attention.
So while not saying so directly, Dr. Blue indicates that Gabby was a victim of domestic violence. His findings, however, only to do with how she died and what caused her death, and it will be up to the FBI to file any charges against any potential suspects. I did reach out to Gabby's father, but have not heard back on what is obviously a very hard day for her family. Todd?
Be so difficult. Terry, thank you. The attorney for Brian Laundrie's family released a statement this afternoon. Steve Bertolino said, quote, Gabby Petito's death at such a young age is a tragedy. While Brian Laundrie is currently charged with the unauthorized use of a debit card belonging to Gabby, Brian is only considered a person of interest in relation to Gabby Petito's demise. At this time, Brian is still missing, and when he's located, we will address the pending fraud charge against him. Now, the latest on our coverage of the Gabby Petito investigation and the search for Brian Laundrie is always available on our website, WPBF.com, and on our free WPBF 25 News app.